y'all, it's Katie. Welcome back to From My Vanity, and today we are going to be doing another tag video. So Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner created this tag and it's called the My Makeup Journey tag, and she tagged me to do it. I was very grateful for her to tag me. I am pretty new to Annette's channel and I was trying to think, because I kind of like sharing how I discovered these YouTubers. I was trying to think, I know someone that I follow shouted her out and was like, hey, this friend of mine is starting a YouTube channel, go check her out. I want to say it was Georgia. Maybe it was Amy, I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I checked out her video when they suggested it and subscribed. I enjoyed the video that she shared. I want to say it was a eyeshadow palette collection video and have been enjoying her videos ever since. So anyway, all that to say, that's how I found her. I really do like her channel and I really encourage you to go check out her channel. I'll have her channel and the tag video that she created linked down below. So if you want to go and do this tag, I highly encourage you. Definitely do. I'm going to tag a few of my friends down below for them to do it if they haven't done it yet. But yeah, let's just hop right into the questions. All right, question number one. How old were you when you started wearing makeup? I don't really remember an exact age. I do know it was around my mid-teen years when I started developing acne really bad. I got really curious about makeup just because foundation sounded like this magical thing that would just cover up all of my zits and whatnot. And I bought a foundation and tried it and couldn't understand why it looked so crusty and terrible around my acne. So that began my journey, because I was like, okay, I see these people wearing makeup and you can't tell that they have acne. Like, that's what I want. And so that's when I got into makeup. That's when I found YouTube videos. That's when it all began. But yeah, if I had to pick an age, I'm pretty sure it was like 15, 16, maybe-ish. Probably somewhere around there. I was always interested in makeup. I would play with my mom's makeup a lot as a kid, but that's kind of when I seriously got into being curious about makeup and like all the aspects of makeup, not just like lipstick. Question number two, have you gone through any makeup phases you look back on now and think, WTF was I doing? Not really. I mean, if there's anything, it would be my brows, because I used to not do anything with my brows, and even after I got like into blogging about makeup, I didn't do anything with my brows. So I kind of cringe sometimes when I look back on eye makeup looks that I shared either on Instagram or on my blog, and like it's a close-up picture of the eye makeup I did, and like my brows are just, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't even put gel through them. They were just how they were, and I was like, oh, like the hairs were going all sorts of directions, or you know, I have a couple patchy areas, and when I feel like when you take pictures you can really see where those patches are. So yeah, in those pictures I'm just like, oh, Katie, your brows, like, yeah, you could have at least kind of run something through them, put a little bit of tinted brow gel through your brows, but no, I didn't do anything. So that's something, especially in this day and age when brows are such an important part of your makeup on Instagram. Yeah, I kind of cringed that I didn't do anything to my brows. Question number three, have you ever been in a makeup rut where you did the same look for a very long period of time? I guess so. I don't think I get into too big of a rut, especially now in my recent life. I feel like I'm always wanting to change and explore, but maybe like in the first, maybe, I don't know, 2014 to 16, I was pretty steady in the type of look I got. I love to change up my makeup. I've always been that person who likes to change up the different eyeshadows I use, the different, you know, foundations, stuff like that. But I would say that those years I was always like a neutral eye. Like I was scared of color. I didn't want anything to do with color. And so I stayed far away. And because of that, like all my eye looks looked pretty much the same, because it was just a brown, either all matte or maybe a little shimmer on the lid, but it was pretty much the same. And I want to say it was 17, maybe 16. I forget, I get mixed up, but I started dipping my toes into color, and then this past year I've really just kind of like dived all in, and I've been loving it. But I guess that would be the makeup rut that I got into after getting excited about makeup, is I would just do a neutral eye look and I'd only play with browns on my eyes. So question number four, what was your first high-end purchase? Okay, so there are two palettes that were my first kind of high-end additions to my collection, and I can't remember which I got first, but one I actually won, and I want to say that's the first thing I got. I entered a giveaway on YouTube. I won the giveaway, and I got to pick between winning the Urban Decay Naked palette, the Urban Decay Naked 2, or the Lorac Pro palette. And I remember I debated for so long, like trying to pick, oh, which palette do I want? Which palette do I want? Like all of them were pretty hyped up, and I couldn't decide. I went back and forth, but I remember finally saying I want the Lorac Pro palette, and I got it. It was sent to me. That was my first palette. It was a beautiful palette. I still love it to this day. But then around the same time, I think it was afterwards, but I actually purchased the Balm Nude Tude palette. And that was my first high-end purchase, I want to say, at least that I can remember. But I purchased that palette. I was so excited to get that palette. I thought, I love the packaging, but then I thought the colors were pretty. But yeah, that was a really exciting purchase. And I would just like open it and look at it because I still to this day, I love the Bomb's packaging. But back then I just thought their packaging was so cute and I was so excited to finally own one of their palettes. Question number 5, what makeup items have you repurchased the most and how long has it been in your rotation? I'm really bad at this one because I'm someone, even if I love something, I tend to just try something new. So I know off the top of my head, I've purchased like 3 or 4 bottles of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. I really love that foundation. I've mentioned it a lot, so I'm sure that's not news to you guys. But I really love that foundation. I've also purchased several of the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Setting Powder. Purchased many of those. It's not my favorite now because I feel like I still get creasing under my eyes, but it's a good affordable one if you're on a budget. Let's see, what else have I repurchased? I've repurchased so many of the like Jesse's Girl or the Physicians Formula liquid liners. I go back and forth, but from each of them I've owned at least 3 of each, if not more, so I've purchased those a lot. I always have one in my collection, I feel like. That's all I can think of off the top of my head, but those are a couple that I know I've purchased like 3, 4 more. And like I said, I'm someone who, even though I really like someone, the blogger in me wants to try something new and test something new out, so I'm always buying new things. Question number 6, what does your family and friends think of your makeup obsession? So I have a husband and he's not interested in it. Like, he likes when I do makeup, he likes the way I do my makeup, and he appreciates when I am done up and looking nice, but like the extent of my makeup or like what exactly I'm wearing, he doesn't really care. So it's just kind of whatever. He is a book lover, like he loved books. So our thing in our household is I buy makeup and he buys books and we're happy. But yeah, he doesn't really have much comment about that. My family, my sisters and mom, they love it because they're always able to come to me and ask like what product should they get, what is good, and I give them a lot of makeup because I can't use everything that I'm sent, so they're always getting makeup to add to their collection to try out. So I love being able to do that because I have 7 sisters and each one is always so excited when I give them something that I have. And then friends, I move around a lot, so I'm always making friends, and in my last location when I lived in California, I actually didn't really tell anyone at all that I was into makeup or that I had a YouTube channel or blog or anything like that. Well, in California, I didn't have a YouTube channel. I just had a blog, but I didn't tell anyone. And then out here in Virginia, I don't really talk about it. When people ask me, it's just not a part of my life that I talk about. I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's kind of weird to be like, yeah, I get, you know, makeup products to try, test out, and post on a blog, and then now YouTube. So I never talk about it. But when I moved here, through a course of events, my friends did find out, and so they all know. But yeah, they think it's pretty cool, and I love being able to get together with them and just have little makeup sessions, and we all get to play with makeup and have a good time, so it's great. They think it's awesome. Question number 7, what or who inspires the way you do your makeup? I feel like a lot of people inspire me. Just to name off a few, oh my gosh, how can I name off a few? Angelica Nyqvist always inspires me. Georgia Harris, I love the colors and combos she does on for her makeup. Always inspiring. Samantha March, her looks are always beautiful, beautiful. She does gorgeous like neutral eyes. That's her comfort zone, and she'll do like a neutral eye glam look, and it makes me want to play with my neutrals again, even though I'm so into color right now. But gorgeous makeup, beautiful. Heidi, Everyday Heidi here on YouTube, another YouTuber that I just love her looks, and every time I see something like I want to go and create it, it's just that beautiful. Who else? Oh, and Amy from Amy Loves Makeup. She's another one that she loves to play with color, and every time I see her eye looks, I am just so inspired. I love her channel. She posts a lot. I don't even know off the top of my head how often she posts, but I almost want to say it's Monday through Friday, if not like 3 or 4 days a week. She posts a good bit, and I am always eager for a new video from her just to see what kind of makeup look she has. And then Annette too. Annette, who created this tag. I feel like her looks are just so beautiful. She plays with color a lot, and her looks, like the look she did, if you go watch her original video that she created this tag, I could not stop looking at her eyes because it was just so beautiful. Question number 8, describe your current makeup style in 3 words. Ooh. In 3 words. Colorful, because I'm pretty darn into color, as you can see. I don't know. Describe it in 3 words. Colorful, creative because a lot of times I try things that I really don't know if it'll turn out. So some days when I do my eye looks, it's just like, you were trying to be creative, Katie. Like, you're trying to be creative. What else? And I guess the next word, it's not really one word, but like full glam, I guess would be a word, because whenever I do my makeup, like if I'm going to do makeup, even on the days when I'm like, Katie, like nothing big is happening, or you have a lot of errands to do, don't do anything major with your makeup, just do your eyes. I'll start to just do my eyes, and then the next thing I know, like I have a full beat face, I have a contour, I have a blinding highlight, the works. So I feel like I'm always pretty much either nothing, and those days are pretty rare, or just like where are you going, Katie? To the grocery store? You really don't need that much makeup. So I guess that would be a way to describe my makeup. Like I either, yeah, if I'm gonna put on makeup, then I go all out. I don't do the no makeup. If I'm gonna go through the effort of putting on makeup, it's all out. Question number 9, what pushed you to start your YouTube channel? You know, honestly, it was a lot of Samantha March had a lot to do with pushing me to start it. She often talked, especially in the early days, of starting a channel and just finally getting the courage to just, you know, go ahead and do it. I'm just an everyday girl, but I can still have a channel and talk about makeup. And that really inspired me because I never started before, because I'm just an everyday girl. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not here to like, I just feel like I'm not qualified to teach anyone how to do makeup. So I was always like, why would you start a channel? What would you have to talk about? But yeah, Samantha March really, when I discovered her channel, and I discovered it, I can't even remember, maybe a year before. Was it a year? It was probably about a year before I started my own. As soon as I found her, I fell in love and watched all her videos, and then kept up with her, you know, videos and her upload schedule. And just the more I would watch of her, the more I would hear her encouragement to just go ahead and do it, just try it out. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just try it out and see if I like it? And as you can see, I've fallen in love and I love it. So yeah, she was the one that gave me that final push that I needed to start my YouTube channel. Question number 10, do you think you will still be on YouTube in 3 years from now? This is a hard one because I want to be, but honestly, like 3 years from now, I have no idea where I'm gonna be. One of the reasons I am able to pretty much upload all the time like this while having 2 kids is because, if you don't know, my husband's going through residency. He's a doctor, and he's been going through a 4-year residency program. So we're getting to the end of his residency, and he's going to be a radiologist. And they say that when you go and just have a job as a radiologist, that the work life is better, and the home, like family life is better, because you're not at the hospital all the time. You have like a set schedule, not a 9 to 5, but it's just a set schedule. Anyway, all that to say, the reason I am able to do YouTube and post so consistently while having 2 kids is because my nights are often alone. During the day, I'm alone. Weekends, I'm alone, because being a radiologist, you have to read extensively even when you're not in the hospital. So when he has free time, he's got to read and study. So anyway, all that to say, like, that's why I'm able to do YouTube now. And I just don't know what life's going to be like after he gets out, and if he's able to be around the house more and be with the kids. I want to be present. YouTube is not a job for me. We don't need it to support the family. My husband supports the family. So this, honestly, like, YouTube is just for me. It's for fun. I do it in my free time. When mommy needs me time, this is what I do. And so I really don't know what it's going to look like when he's done. I assume and I hope that I'll still keep it up. Maybe I'll only be able to post once a week or something like that. But I do hope that I can at least keep it up to some extent, because like I said, this is what I do when I just need a bit of me time. And I feel like as a mom, you need to have something for yourself, for your sanity. So with that said, like, even after my husband's done, like, I'm still going to need something to keep my sanity and just to have something for myself. That sounds kind of selfish, but if you're a mom, you know what I mean. So I feel like I'll still have it in 3 years, but I really don't know. All that to say, I do not know. I really hope I do. I really want to. It might not look like it does today, you know, posting 2 to 3 times a week, but I still hope I am around. So I don't know if that answered that question. All right, there you have it. Those were the 10 questions from Annette's makeup journey tag. I had a lot of fun answering those, and that last question, I read it and I listened to her videos and I was like, oof, how are you gonna answer that one, Katie? But anyway, thank you so much, Annette, for creating this tag and then tagging me to do it. I had a lot of fun. And like I said, I'm gonna tag a couple of my friends down below to do this tag. If you see someone that you really enjoy watching and you wanna see them do this tag, if you wanna tweet them and let them know that I've tagged them, that'd be awesome, because the last tag video I didn't actually tag people. I didn't actually let them know until like a month later or something, and then I think I didn't even let everyone know. I just tweeted a couple people, was like, who were on Twitter. I was like, hey, I tagged you. I just forgot to mention it. So anyway, if you have a favorite YouTuber that you love to watch and you want to see them do this tag, definitely let them know that they've been tagged. But yeah, that about wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.